Welcome back, YouTube. Titan Fragrances here, coming at you with a public service announcement. If y'all stumbled upon this channel because of the title, I hope you find the content informative. It's probably something you see all over. I hope I find everyone well. Families are well in this time. I think that being calm, staying up with the norm, trying to find a way to escape some of the stuff that we're all dealing with is something that we're going to look towards many different avenues of entertainment. I hope I happen to be one of them. But if you're returning to the channel, like I said, I know it's been a while since I posted something. That's just been really hectic, as I'm sure it has for everybody. This is how to, make your hand sanitizers. I know this is a time, as always, we should have been very vigilant in cleanliness and hygiene, but even more so now. And this just moving forward, maybe this is something that you might do both to save money and to make it easier for you. Because right now, I'm sure finding one of these is very hard. Whether it's finding some of these is also very hard, very limited too. But I know, like I said, you can find a ton of ways of doing this. So this isn't even my idea. This is just something I want to put out to my peeps, that my subs that are always with me. I hope you find this informative, somewhat entertaining. And also maybe something you can pass along to someone else if you already know. Maybe something you could just suggest to someone else, give them a little different idea. Put a little twist on it too, on how to make your hand sanitizers maybe more appealing. Maybe just something to express yourself as us in the fragrance community. That's what we do right here. So like I said, I'm sure you've all been searching, seen tons of them. I hope, like I said, this is something that's right up y'all's alley. So with that being said, this is normally when I refer you to other reviewers, things like that, because I'm all for helping in the community as much as I possibly can. The one thing that I want to say right now, I've been messaging a lot of the guys, a lot of the gals, things like that, so that we're all in touch in this time. We're all here for each other. And so I just encourage, if you all are into fragrances and during this time or anytime, hey, shop around the different channels. I think that there's a lot of great content creators, new and old, that are still putting out some great content to entertain, to inform. And that's basically why I started my channel. So I hope you enjoy it. And this is going to be real simple, because I know right now products are probably really hard to come by. So I've done some research on it. You want your hand sanitizer to be at least 60%, probably I'd say 70% and above in alcohol content. Now, you're going to have a hard time, since everyone's shopping for this stuff. Alcohol may be a little bit, but you may have some, but you can make it go a long ways. Because alcohol will dry you out, aloe vera gel is preferred. You can do it with the aloe vera stock if you can find some or get some, or if you have some in your garden. But you can also use aloe vera juice. There's about $8, $9 or so. So it's going to go a long ways, and I'll show you real quick. And that's really more for keeping your skin a little bit more hydrated in a sense, because the alcohol will dry it out. And for those in the fragcom, I'm gonna go over what you can use that'll help scent it a little bit, because we're all about scents, right? So what you need, little 2-ounce little travel bottle, some rubbing alcohol. Again, if you can get the 90% plus percent, 80%, even 70% will be all right, because it is going to dilute a little bit. But one of these, I just got one of these little marinade ones. That way I can take the juice out of here and in here and have a good measurement, because you want like 2/3 to 1/3. So in a 2-ounce bottle like this, you want 1.5 ounces. So it'll be 3 of these of your alcohol with 1 of these of your aloe. And after that, where I come in, or where I'm suggesting, is now we're going to add a little bit of fragrance. Okay, ideally you want something with this again in the fragcom, where you get into the ones that are poor performers, stuff that you may not want to be a beast, mainly because they're probably real high in alcohol, and that's what you want. So your eau de colognes, even your eau de toilette's all right, or your body mists or aftershaves, which are high in alcohol but still have a scent that you may like. And that's again where this may be the time when your weak performing fragrances come in real good handy. You could put them on here, and it'll at least give a nicer smell than just straight up alcohols. You're going to get that alcohol blast off of this, I can assure you. I made one, and this is where the funny part is. I know y'all, if y'all shop FragranceNet, what do y'all see here? exceptional, right? We probably throw those away. I keep keeping them, so if it tells you anything on how many I've gone through or have, and I've already used 3 on one of these, because I found so far for me what works is about 3 mLs, which is about 3 of these little samples. And that's what's great about these is all you do is take the little cap off and dump it in there, and voila, you got yourself hand sanitizer, which I have made right here already. And I keep this in my car, so when I go pump gas, ideally the best thing is to wash your hands. 20 seconds, vigorous scrubbing, wash your hands pretty often, regularly. Don't touch your face in between, things like that. But definitely if I'm at the gas pumps, you don't know who's been touching that, or anywhere else. If I go touch a cart, things like that at the stores, because we are going to still have to go out and get stuff. But hey, wipe this down, wipe your steering wheel down, and it's going to smell pretty good. Now, the initial blast of this, when you do come off, it's going to be very watery, right? Because of the fact that it's not aloe vera gel. It is just aloe vera juice. And that's the hard thing you might find is you may find the juice, but you may not find the gel. So I'm just giving you an alternative. But you put it on, it's going to smell like alcohol, but not so much now that it's sat around for a little bit. But I just threw an exceptional. You can grab whatever bottle you may want. This is where your cheapies come in really good. Take some Jaguar. Take this off. Take the little atomizer cap off. This, for you decanters, you get yourself a little insulin needle or whatever. You have to wallow out the ends, but you can pick up videos that talk about decanting. Stick it on there. And this is, you're just going to siphon out, pour it into your bottle like I did in this one. Shake it up, let it marinate, sit a little bit, and then you got yourself hand sanitizer, because ultimately hand sanitizer is just alcohol. So I'm just trying to give you something a little bit different, something with, you can add some pizzazz. If you got different ones, I'm sure you come across all different samples. If you're a connoisseur like myself, I'm no expert in any means on fragrances. I just know that I like what I like as far as what smells good. But that's just an alternative way of maybe sprucing up. Maybe it's something that you can do as a family. Make your own hand sanitizers. Get your daughters, your sons, your wife, whoever involved in it. Have them pick one, and then y'all can make your own and have them make, again, put in your cars, put in everywhere. That way, if at a moment's notice you need to desanitize something, you got it right there. I hope this is helpful. I hope that y'all check out the other videos that I've done, and I'm going to be pumping out some more stuff for sure. I think the best thing is setting up a routine right now. I think staying positive and looking at all the blessings we have, because if you're watching me now, you're definitely blessed because you're able to. I definitely don't take for granted the things that I have in my life, the things that I do have going for me, regardless of what the external situation is. I by trade, I'm a lineman, so I'm out there trying to keep the lights on, staying working through any storm. So this isn't, this is just what we do. As far as I know, there's a ton of people out there, your firemen, your policemen, your nurses, all those people are doing such great sacrifices. And so if you ever get a chance, you're running someone like that, just, tell them thank you from Titan Fragrances, from everybody else out there. We definitely thank all those that are making all the sacrifices, all the workers that are having to go every day, all the people that are staying home because they don't need to be out, that type of stuff. We're all in this together. I don't care what country you're from. I have friends all over I've been contacting, whether they're in Australia, whether in Europe, whether they're in Bangladesh, whether they're all over the place, and they know who they are. I try to reach out. We're trying to stay in contact. Join some of the Facebook groups if fragrances is your thing. Hey, we love to talk about different things. We may not always agree on the same things, but we're all in this together. So I hope this is something helpful, whether for you or for somebody else, because ultimately that's what we're doing this for. We're doing it for our fellow brother, our fellow sister, our mother, our father, everything like that. So if I sound super excited, because I'm just excited about us all coming together and coming out of this stronger than we were before. So from Titan Fragrances, I'm going to sign out. I want to wish everybody a very blessed evening, a very blessed day. Looking forward to having more of these. So come join me. Hit that bell so you know when I'm coming up with more stuff. I do appreciate y'all's time today, and have a good night.